on se retrouve. Je pensais qu'on en avait fini avec Liyue, mais que nenni. Que nenni, que nenni. On a déjà un acte 4 du chapitre 1 à faire. Mais surtout là, on le voit avant de pouvoir commencer le prologue du chapitre 2 et d'aller vers Inazuma, on a de l'intermède. Donc, on va se mettre au travail. Et on va commencer par finir du coup chapitre 1, acte 4. On va aller voir. Je pensais qu'on attaquerait la nouvelle zone, du coup je suis un petit peu déçu.
Oh, yes, yes. They have the audacity to go after anything. The 7 dragons, gods. No ancient artifact that relates can escape their greedy ambitions. Still, this time is different. Who do they think they are, going after the Abyss Order's treasures? Oh, Traveler, it's you.
Huh? Ganyu, what are you doing here with Lan? Do you have a commission you need to post?
Hello. We were just
bonjour.
discussing the treasure hoarders.
Yes. We were just saying how even the audacious treasure hoarders should know better than to mess with the Abyss. It's just too evil.
But we recently received intel from the Ministry of Civil Affairs that 2 big-time treasure hoarders in Liyue and Mondstadt are planning some big joint operation.
2 big-time treasure hoarders?
Yes. They're known as Big Sis of the South and Raptor of the North.
Oh, c'est trop classe comme nom de code ça. Grande sœur du Sud.
Paimon remembers he tried to run away from Amber and Mondstadt. But
Ah oui, le
what?
rapace.
Big Sis of the South.
C'est vrai, c'est vrai. C'est la sœur aînée.
You are
C'est la sœur aînée de
correct.
qui?
She's the head of the treasure hoarders in Liyue. As I understand it, the treasure hoarders all call her boss.
Yo Slim.
Some say that the god of thieves even bestowed a gift upon her for her exploits, making her Big Sis of the gods. But that's probably just a wild rumor.
Anyway, the treasure hoarders discovered some previously unexplored ruins that the Abyss Order has been secretly guarding in the shadows. Despite how dangerous that makes it, all the treasure hoarders can think about is what kinds of treasure could be inside. They have already devised a plan. They will send out a decoy to divert the Abyss Order's forces away from the ruins, then send an expert thief inside to steal the treasure.
D'accord,
To this
d'accord.
end, Big Sis and Raptor have reportedly recruited a certain grand thief from Fontaine.
Ah, ils ont tous des noms de code, c'est incroyable.
Thief. That's quite an impressive
Ouais,
sounding
maître voleur, c'est
title.
vrai que ça pète un peu.
Oh, indeed. He is an extraordinary
Incroyable.
individual.
Bon, c'est quoi le but?
The
Qu'est-ce que je
Grand
dois faire,
Thief
moi?
is highly respected in the treasure hoarders, in the same way that we adventurers look up to great adventurers.
Comme Alice ou Stanley? C'est qui Alice ou Stanley?
Ah, so you're familiar with the author of the Tevat Travel Guide, then?
Ah bah, j'étais pas au courant.
Correct. The Grand Thief is
Très bien.
someone as renowned as her. So, despite being relative big-timers in Liyue and Mondstadt, Big Sis and Raptor had to put in a lot of work to convince a thief of his status to come and personally oversee this operation.
With the major changes in Liyue recently, the Ministry of Civil Affairs and the Millelith already have their hands full. But
Ok, bon,
anything
moi je vais aller
related
enquêter
to the
là-dessus.
Abyss makes me feel like there is some unknown danger lurking beneath the surface. So I decided to come to the Adventurers Guild to post a commission.
Leave this commission to us.
Ouais, envoyer le
Oh.
paiement, ça l'occupera.
Thank you so much.
Good to see this in the hands of a reliable guild member. Well then, good luck.
Ok, très bien. Eh ben, on va aller enquêter là-dessus, sur ces voleurs. Et vous en êtes où, vous? De point de vue quête de l'histoire, est-ce que vous les avez toutes faites? Enfin, est-ce que vous avez fini les quêtes de l'histoire, ou est-ce que... Pardon, je perds ma voix. Est-ce que vous avez arrêté entre-temps? Je sais qu'il y a des gens qui vont pas forcément jusqu'au bout des quêtes d'histoire. Moi, c'est un truc que j'aime bien dans les jeux vidéo. J'aime bien tout ce qui a rapport au lore et à l'histoire, donc en général, je fais. Dites-moi un peu, vous, où est-ce que vous en êtes? Alors, on doit aller dans les ruines déjà pour enquêter un petit peu. Absolument. Attends. Comment ça, c'est une entrée de donjon? Ça, je suis au milieu de nulle part. Ok. L'abîme attire les plus fous ou les plus courageux à venir s'y aventurer. Quelle que soit la raison qui vous amène, la toile d'un nouveau destin est en train de se tisser. C'est beau. Et j'adore les défis solo. Je sais pas si je vous l'ai déjà dit. Regardez, j'ai passé tout le monde 60. C'était Fischl qui manquait. J'ai été farmer un petit peu. Hop, tout le monde 60. Boum. C'est pas beau ça? Incroyable. Alors, j'avais commencé à jouer un peu avec Sucrose. Le fait est que pour le moment, mon voyageur est bien plus fort que Sucrose. Donc je garde le voyageur. Ok, là on est dans de la ruine.
There are signs of treasure hoarder activity here. They must have come to these ruins. Let's go deeper inside.
Et là, les
I'm
portes
sure
veulent pas s'ouvrir
Ganyu's
aussi.
information is reliable.
Ok. Allons explorer. C'est ce que se passe? C'est la caisse la plus solide que j'ai jamais vue. T'es revenu dans ta team, t'es le plus fort.
There aren't many guards here.
C'est vrai qu'il n'y a
Like
pas
the
de
plan
garde.
to draw away the Abyss Order's forces really
Oh,
worked.
attends, s'il y a des gardes. Get ça. Hop. Le mec qui fait la sieste là, qui a rien demandé à personne.
Nice and spicy. Oz, reveal thyself. I summon thee.
C'est exactement ça. Même sur le banc, on reste meilleur que les titus. Ouais, on fait bien de fouiller un peu. On me la fait pas à moi. Hop, je sais que... Oh là là. Oh, la pluie de carottes, elle est incroyable.
More signs that a treasure hoarder was here. This should be the right direction.
C'est quoi ces grosses boules?
Why does it feel stranger and stranger as we make it deeper into these ruins? Be careful now. Paimon's right behind you.
C'est incroyable. Là, on va me dire que je suis censé aller où? On va descendre. On va me dire que je connais l'emplacement des coffres par cœur. Peut-être. Alors, C'est qui ça?
This looks like a person.
Bien joué,
Could it
paye
be
mon,
the Grand Thief?
paye mon enquêtrice.
Why is he in that position? Is he praying to something? That's...
Ah oui, c'est une statue des 7. À l'envers.
Why is the statue of the Seven hanging upside down? And the statue's hands... Paimon remembers they're normally holding an orb, right? But this statue is holding... What is that? Paimon has a really bad feeling about this. And the Grand Thief hasn't moved an inch. Do you think he's...
Il a pas l'air en grande forme.
Hello? Are you okay, mister? He's dead.
Ouais.
Paimon doesn't feel so good.
Bon, comment il est mort, effectivement?
Let's get out of here, and fast. We should report back to Ganyu and Lon. Ah! Now what? We can't stay here. Quick, run!
Pourquoi, qu'est-ce que... Oh, mais c'est quoi ça? Ah, le sol est bizarre. Le sol est bizarre. Hop là, on me la fait pas, moi. Oh merde. Ah. D'accord. Ah, je peux pas grimper en plus. Ah bah ça c'est dommage. Attendez. Faut pas que j'aille sur la... Faut pas que j'aille trop loin du coup. Ok, on va avancer comme ça de quinconce. Hop, là, on peut faire une petite pause. Petit coffre. Ah ouais. Ah. Il est accroché là. Ah bah ouais, mais là... Il veut pas grimper là-dessus. Non, bah là, on m'en veut clairement. Inazuma du titre, rien à voir avec Inazuma Eleven. Je ne sais pas s'il y a... Moi, j'abuse un peu après, peut-être. Non, mais non. Mais non. Yoke Zeros. Ça va? Ah, je me doutais bien qu'il allait y avoir un petit truc comme ça. Par contre, on veut clairement me nuire. On veut clairement me nuire. J'ai vu des choses qui ne sont pas censées se passer. Yo, Yubi Akata, comment ça va? Bien. Ah, alors attends. Attends 2 secondes, parce que toi, t'as une tête de méchant. Ah, j'ai la nourriture qui a expiré, je savais même pas que c'était possible. Ok, très bien. Pousse. Laisse-moi manger un œuf. Je me passe de... Ah, je me passe de... Ok. Ok. C'était pas ça que je voulais faire. Attends. Non, mais ça augmente l'attaque. Mais j'ai pas des trucs qui, genre... Juste qui nourrissent? Attends, ça réduit la consommation de quoi? D'endurance? Pourquoi j'utilise pas ça? Bref. Attendez, hop. On mange un petit peu. Parce que je sens que ça va... Je sens que ça va partir en bagarre. Hop. Le plus le soin? J'ai pas compris.
You cannot spy on the secrets of the
Oh,
abyss.
stylé. Je sais pas qui t'es, mais t'es
You
trop beau.
have come here. You have seen our secrets. For this, you must pay the price. As a herald,
Ah, c'est un apôtre de l'abîme, trop classe. Ça change des petits machins là qu'ils appellent des mages de l'abîme. Le Dane. C'était qui Dane? Le monstre qu'on traquait avec Dane. Ah oui, si. Le mec qui avait un bandeau cache-œil là, le blond. Ouais, ouais. Je me souviens. Dainsleif, voilà.
Oh, I thought you were just a couple of pests that stumbled in here by mistake. So, you are with Dainsleif, that
Ah, je me souviens de Dainsleif. Mais j'ai retrouvé tout seul, j'ai pas eu besoin de toi. Tu vois?
Did he send you here to die? His resistance against the Abyss has gone nowhere for a long time. The Abyss is unstoppable.
Ouais, par contre, faut manger du miel, hein, poteau, parce que là, ta voix, c'est pas possible.
What is this power? Where is
Alors, attends, pause du temps. Hop, temps mort. Est-ce que je peux... Non, il faut que j'attende 10 secondes. On va... Attends, ouais, tu te calmes mon poteau parce que, par contre... Alors, hop, on va tempo. Un petit œuf au plat. Non mais arrête de reculer aussi, c'est trop chiant. Je l'ai bien dit.
This power, it seems familiar. I see. So it's you.
Ouais, c'est nous.
You are the one.
Et ouais, c'est nous, mon pote. Qu'est-ce que tu vas faire?
Case, I shall stay here no longer.
Vas-y, rentre chez toi. Rentre chez toi. Par contre, non, c'est stylé. La petite épée et tout, là. Yo, Steven. J'espère que tu vas bien. Ça galère beaucoup. Non, ça chill. Non, ça chill. C'est vrai qu'il avait l'air de me connaître un peu. Rien, payons. Laisse-nous tranquille. On se précipite avec paiement hors des ruines. Et bye Slim, passe une bonne journée. Et encore GG. Oh, Dansleff. Incroyable.
A little sooner than I had expected.
Merci, poto.
Hey, it's Dane!
Merci
Judging
beaucoup.
by your expression, it seems you just experienced something quite strange. Could it be that you encountered an Abyss Herald in those ruins?
Exactement.
How did you know that?
I've been on the Abyss Herald's trail. I didn't expect to find you here as well.
C'est vrai qu'il y a la statue à l'envers aussi. Et le mec qui était mort, c'est vrai.
An inverted statue of the Seven, holding abyssal power in its hands. No, I have never seen such a thing during my time fighting the Abyss, though I have had my suspicions. Tell me the rest of what happened in there. So you escaped the ruin depths filled with abyssal power, and then?
Ça fait peut-être 3 semaines? 2 semaines et demie? 3 semaines? Je sais pas exactement.
We fought a big battle with that thing. Maybe it hasn't gotten too far yet.
Yes, this is a rare opportunity indeed. Come, let's catch up to it.
Ouais, alors c'est moi qui ai été engagé, c'est moi le chef. C'est moi le chef du groupe.
A rare opportunity? With Dane helping out, maybe we'll be able to solve more mysteries about the Abyss.
Ok. On suit la piste. Hop. On suit la piste qui nous amène là-bas. Allons-y. Ouais, j'ai hésité à changer la langue du jeu. Je sais qu'il y en a beaucoup qui l'ont pas en anglais et voilà. Je sais pas. Je pense que je me suis habitué à la version anglaise. Mais il faudrait que je vois les... Mais... Non mais arrête par contre d'abuser. Il faudrait que je vois en changeant les voix. Mais arrête de grimper quoi. Oh non mais t'es trop chiant. Je suis désolé, Xeros. Je pensais attaquer Inazuma, on s'est fait avoir.
No. They were just digging through these abandoned ruin guards.
Oh, is that so? Looking for chaos
J'en suis navré.
devices,
J'en suis
chaos
navré.
tickets, you know, that kind of stuff.
Il cherchait sur mon passage, je pense.
They wouldn't be In fact, I was nearby investigating precisely because abyss mages often come out from that ruin to explore. They seem to be searching the remains of ruin guards for a certain valuable object to take
Non, mais à la
back to
base,
the
on devait
ruins.
partir à...
However, they look disappointed.
On
So
devait
it would
partir à
seem they
Inazuma.
haven't found it
Parce
yet.
qu'on a fini les Yue, on a fini la quête
Why didn't you
principale.
grab one of them just now and ask what they were up to?
Et en fait, non, t'as genre 8 interludes, 3 quêtes de fin, et c'est... Enfin, genre, l'Yue veut pas que je parte, quoi. Je n'en peux plus de cette zone. On va pas parler de Maître Diluc, ça le concerne pas. Mais il
I
devrait être un peu
certainly
plus
don't
dur.
mean to be merciful towards these monsters, but I have a feeling that their plan with this object is of major importance to the entire Abyss Order. One cannot discover the truth behind it through interrogation. Or rather, these Abyss mages likely fear something else, much more than they do a painful interrogation.
Par rapport avec ce qu'on a vu dans les ruines.
My man is getting goosebumps thinking about.
All
On
right,
s'en fiche.
we shouldn't waste too much time here.
Continuons à rechercher. Mais ouais, non, on était bien censé partir à Inazuma, mais bon, ça s'est pas passé comme ça. M'excuserez, mais on va y arriver. Hein. On va y arriver. Ça, a priori, il faut que j'y aille à pied. On va passer par là.
I'm here. I'm flying.
Bon, et vraie question du coup, on est d'accord là que vous tous sur le chat, vous utilisez plus le voyageur depuis un moment? Ça me brise le cœur de penser que je devrais m'en séparer ou le mettre de côté. La mission d'infiltration.
Boba, get them.
Ah voilà, il y a du...
Wings of darkness, come, sever night from day. Can't handle your drink. Come.
Alors, hop.
Disappear!
Je l'ai pas vu charger.
Nice and spicy.
Putain la vache, je prends vachement de dégâts. Hein.
Race you.
Mais tape pas les rochers.
Nice and spicy. Let's go. Where'd that come from? Scratch that.
Ah mais après si tu...
Look at you, Boozle. Out of the frying pan, into the fire. Eat this. Wow. Besides the Abyss Order, Ruin Guards sure are active around here.
Voyageur, je l'ai utilisé il y a 3-4 mois pour Dendro. Ouais, on m'a dit que Dendro c'était pas si mal.
there's often a bunch of ruin guards roaming around too.
There are no coincidences in the world. Everything is the fruit of seeds planted long ago. Just like your appearance in that tavern, time is just waiting for those seeds to sprout. Forget it. Just some needless musings. The connection between the Abyss Order and the Ruin Guards is by no means incidental. Rather, they are both branches that have grown out and up from the same roots below.
Branches?
Yo, Mimitsuki. Comment est-ce que tu vas?
What do you mean exactly?
Both originate from an ancient nation that was destroyed 500 years ago. Khaenri'ah.
Huh? Khaenri'ah? Really? The Abyss Order and Ruin Guards are left over from after the destruction of that nation? Oh. Speaking of Khaenri'ah, that's really a super ancient name. Oh, right. As your guide, Paimon should explain a bit here. A long
Non, c'est bon.
Huh?
On connaît.
You have memories
Oui, on a
of
des souvenirs de
being
ça, bien
there.
sûr.
But that nation was destroyed 500 years ago.
Oh, on dirait tout et n'importe quoi pour que
Is that
Paymon arrête de
so?
parler, quoi.
Well, everyone has their secrets. You did not pry into mine, so I shall not pry into yours. But if you would like to tell me, I will listen. So, the Khaenri'ah you saw, what was it like?
Quoi? Je peux plus les cacher, qu'est-ce que quoi? Oh. Merci pour le follow, Mimitsuki. Et bienvenue et merci beaucoup pour le soutien.
So that's the complete story, huh? Paimon thought that you ran into that unknown god first.
Attends, quelle mer de flamme? On a vu un truc avec une mer
I
de flamme?
see. So your first memory after coming to this world was being awoken by your sister from within that meteorite.
It seems your sister woke up first. But the question is, how long before you?
And then your sister told you that the destruction of Khaenri'ah plunged the whole world into chaos, and that you two should leave this world called Teyvat?
The destruction of Khaenri'ah? She said that?
Ouais.
That destruction you witnessed, that's history from 500 years ago. It seems the first time you awoke in this world was indeed during that period.
Ah ouais, je suis vachement plus vieux que ce qu'on
So your
pensait.
sister must have understood this world better than you did, because she woke up first.
And it was shortly after that that you encountered an unknown god who blocked your path, so you couldn't escape.
Oh, Paimon knows this part really well.
I understand. When you awoke at that time and hurriedly tried to leave for another world, you didn't know anything about Khaenri'ah. But now, since you have come to gain some understanding of Teyvat, you are able to guess that the war you witnessed all those years ago must be the war that ended Khaenri'ah. Am I right?
Ah, if that's the case, you must have been flipping through all sorts of books during our adventure these past few months. Before going to Mondstadt, you had just looked at some vague materials. Later, we managed to gather a whole bunch of old books from all around Mondstadt and Liyue, but you told Paimon they were useless. So, the whole time you were just trying to learn more about Khaenri'ah so you could find your sister?
Ouais.
Oh, yeah! You can travel around the 7 nations to find the 7. But where can you go to find a nation that was destroyed 500 years ago?
C'est vrai, ça paye.
I probably know more about Khaenri'ah than both of you.
Pose des bonnes questions.
Khaenri'ah was a nation without a god. Not because it had
Oh
a
là là,
god
je
that
sens qu'on va
died
partir en
or
cours d'histoire là.
abandoned them, but because it never had a god to begin with. It was a powerful nation, built purely by humans. An unprecedented flourishing and glorious civilization. It was the pride of humankind.
A nation without a god?
Later events unfolded just as you remember. It was all destroyed by gods.
You mean that
500 years ago, the gods descended upon the world and brought desolation to Kanya. The pride of humankind was uprooted and crushed, like a weed removed from the garden of the gods.
How could that be? The history books don't say anything about that.
Yes, well, continuing to discuss the past now will only dampen our spirits. Let's keep moving. I will tell you more of what you want to know as we continue our search.
Ok, continuons les recherches. Bon, je vois que ça parle un petit peu de d'invocation dans le chat. Faudra que je fasse, je pense, une petite session d'invoque, si ça vous chauffe. Après, je sais pas si. Attends, mais je peux pas du tout y aller par ici. Si je peux y aller par ici, on va voir. Ça me semble complexe là niveau escalade. Je sais pas si jamais vous avez maté dernière vidéo sur YouTube qui est sortie avec les premiers vœux que j'ai fait, mais j'ai l'impression de m'être fait arnaquer principalement. Et du coup ça fonctionne comment la pitié exactement? Parce que je vois que tout le monde parle de pity quand ça se passe mal a priori au niveau des sessions d'invocation. C'est quoi? C'est en gros plus tes invocations sont nazes, plus t'as de chance de drop quelque chose de bien. J'allais dire la flemme de me battre, mais en vrai... Arrête de me baffer, toi. J'aimerais bien juste pouvoir utiliser mon ulti. Merci. Hop. Alors, qu'est-ce que vous me dites? Un de pitié est égal à un vœu, déjà, ok, d'accord. Mais tu as un de pitié quand tu fais un vœu et que tu n'invoques pas de personnage?
Over there! It's more Ruin Guard. Dane was just saying how these ancient machines are...
Ouais.
So, did...
No, Ruin Guard is the name modern people have given these machines. These ruin guards were known as field tillers by the people of Kanya.
Ah, c'était des laboureurs, ça, ok.
Field
Intéressant.
tillers? What a strange name.
Matériel
It's
agricole.
not like you think. Field tiller was just a code name. The land is not to be tilled with farming tools, but rather is to be fought for with steel and blood.
Fought for with steel and blood? Well, that's an interesting way of understanding tilling.
After the destruction of Canria, these masterless field tillers went completely out of control. They wandered aimlessly over the centuries, perhaps resonating with the sorrow of other civilizations lost to time. They found their way to various ruins across the land, where they lie dormant.
That sounds so sad.
Ouais, c'est
Once
triste.
you understand more, those details won't mean much, but no matter their past, all that remains of them now is...
Donc une invoque égale un de piti.
Nice and spicy.
With the wind.
Mais que tu... comment? Que tu aies quelque chose dans ton invocation ou pas?
You're toast.
Alors, si je fais une invocation, que ça se passe bien. Et que j'ai... Et que j'ai, je sais pas, le personnage que je voulais. On va prendre un exemple. Donc, après.
Let's go, let's go. Shake it and stir. Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
Mince.
Huh? This abyss maze dropped a talisman. Could it be a communication of some kind?
This talisman seems connected to the Abyss Herald. Perhaps it really does contain information about their operation.
But Paimon can't read the writing on it. Is that the script of Conria?
Engulf the faith of an enemy in flame, and bring glory to Her Highness the Princess.
What? Is that what it says?
Loom of Fate, initial operation. They, the Abyss, seem to be carrying out a large operation. It seems like they are still launching the operation, or rather, are still...
Loom of Fate? What's that? Is it literally a fate-weaving machine? From the horrible feeling Paimon's been getting, those eerie ruins are super likely to be related to this fate-weaving operation. So, Dane, what...
I'm reading it now. An ambitious operation.
How so?
In short, the first phase of the plan is related to Osaka.
The Overlord of the Vortex? You mean that god in the ocean?
On l'a tué, on l'a calmé quoi. Elle
What
était
do they
repoussée.
want with Osile?
I know of your past heroics regarding Dvalin, and though you may not have been aware of it at the time, you were thwarted.
Last time it was
Ah, on n'en a pas
Venti's
fini
old
du coup
friend.
avec Liyue,
This
c'est
time
insupportable.
it's a huge ancient god. Will the Abyss Order use their lies and dark magic to corrupt Osile? Just...
No. From the content, they won't just corrupt Osile's mind. They also plan to use the ancient technology behind the field tillers to completely transform Osile's body.
So wait, the Abyss Order wants to make some sort of cybernetic squid god of mass destruction?
Belle
Very
description.
few people today truly understand the civilization of Canria.
Ok.
Only the Abyss Order has consistently sought out the remnants of Canria. The talisman's message states that they will use the defiled statue as a base, attaching Osile's limbs to construct, and the new core that shall replace the orb usually held by the statue of the Seven.
The eye of the very first field tiller? Oh, Paimon gets it! All those Abyss mages are looking for the special eye, right?
It would seem so.
Ouais, on doit le retrouver avant, oui, bien sûr.
Keeps getting more complicated. But basically, it all has to do with that eerie statue of the Seven we saw, right?
Yes. According to the talisman, thereby imbuing the newly born god with the power to topple the divine thrones of Celeste.
Oh boy, the Abyss Order sure... Since no one knows where the first field pillar is,
Ressembler à l'Arcon à Nemo, effectivement.
yeah, that tone-deaf bard is too difficult to track down anyway. Let's go to the cathedral.
The cathedral.
Huh?
Nothing. Let's go.
Ouais, go à la cathédrale. Alors, juste, il y avait des trucs... On m'a arnaqué, il y avait des ressources, elles ont disparu. Go à la cathédrale. Alors, et du coup, vous parliez de pitié dans le chat. Qu'est-ce que vous disiez? Un de pitié est égal à un vœu. Ok. Donc, chaque bannière a sa propre pitié. Donc, si tu as 23 de type de pitié sur la perma, ce sera pas la même. Ok, ouais. Ok, ouais, ça me paraît logique. Jusque-là, ça me paraît assez logique. Que la pitié elle soit... Enfin, ce soit différent entre la perma et les tempos. Et là, ok.
A huge statue. A grandiose cathedral. The people of Mondstadt clearly spent a great deal of resources and energy to construct them. But how aware of this was the Animal Archon on receiving this gift? And how much did he give back in return?
Faith doesn't ask for anything in return, though, does it?
As long as the gods have a clear conscience about it all, there's nothing I can say about it.
Shh! We're about to enter the cathedral! Don't say anything bad about the Animal Archon! And actually, the Animal Archon is... never mind!
I never specifically said I would enter the cathedral.
Huh?
You are the
Il n'y a pas
honorary
envie de
knight of
rentrer dans la
Mondstadt.
cathédrale.
They will surely allow you to poke into these affairs with their utmost trust. Having me tag along would only make them
Oh, c'est trop gentil.
suspicious.
Merci Yumi. Ouais, il pense que ça peut être le bienvenu, c'est sûr.
And just as our little friend said, when a non-believer steps onto holy ground, the result is never pretty. I have never received the favor of the gods in the past. I don't see any reason I would need it now, or in the future either. That's enough about that. While we've been chit-chatting, the Abyss Order continues to act.
Okay, then we'll just go in ourselves and ask around.
I should warn you about one thing. Don't go mentioning the defiled statue inside the cathedral. The Church of Favonius wouldn't ignore the matter of the statue. Also, meddling in the affairs of the Abyss usually doesn't end well for anyone.
Ok, hop. Hop. Alors, Barbara, qu'est-ce que t'as à nous dire?
Honorary Knight. Hi, how have you been? But I should first make it clear that if you need...
It seems he
On n'a pas besoin de la lire.
realized it's just an illusion. Oh,
Et merci pour le follow, Yumi. Merci beaucoup.
Barbara, have you heard about the
Merci pour le
first
soutien.
field tiller?
What's that?
Ah, Barbara, elle a pas l'air...
Of course you wouldn't know anything about that. Okay, next question.
Je crois qu'on n'avait pas parlé de la statue.
Lost the statue of the seven?
Huh? You're here to ask about that old story?
Bah si,
Wow,
on
I
peut en
didn't
parler.
expect that. That was such a long time ago, barely anyone mentions it nowadays. A long time ago, there was indeed one statue of the seven that disappeared one night without a trace. Nearly every member of the church joined the search for it, but it was never found. In the church's records, as you might assume, this incident has been called the Lost Statue of the Seven. Of course.
Nothing? So do you have any other clues? Paimon means any other straight... Sorry, Barbara, but we can't tell you about the statue we saw just yet. Like Dane said outside.
Oh, j'ai envie de...
We won't good.
Other strange stories? I'm not sure.
Pourquoi
Let me
est-ce
think
que c'est
about what other
Paiement qui
unusual
parle autant et
incidents
pas
are
le
in the
voyageur ou la
church's
voyageuse?
records. Oh, the tyrant's final fury? No, that's from another time. Probably.
The tyrant's final fury.
Oh, this refers to a time of great danger that engulfed old Mondstadt, the place now known as Storm Terror's lair. Many, many years ago, there was a time when balls of
boules de feu
fire
pleuvaient
would
du
rain from
ciel.
the sky whenever anyone approached old Mondstadt.
Balls of fire raining from the sky?
People at that time believed it was a curse laid down by the god of storms, so they referred to it as the tyrant's fight. This strange phenomenon continued for about a year. No one was ever able to solve it. Right.
Bizarre.
Later, the theory of the tyrant's final fury became less probable in the eyes of the church. Common reasoning dictates that the god of storms wouldn't shoot fireballs. Perhaps it was something else that caused the disaster. Anyway, this incident might not be related to the lost statue of the Seven, but I just can't think of any other strange incidents that might be.
It's okay.
There's that pointless word, thank you, again. I can never get used to hearing it.
Qui ça?
Rosaria,
Oh.
it's you.
If you're looking for the Knights of Favonius, they're busy with those monsters again.
Those monsters?
Those monsters that tried to attack Mondstadt last time during the Storm Terror incident?
Elle a pas l'air joyeuse, elle.
Wasn't that the
Qu'est-ce qui se
abyss
passe?
They're at it again?
Indeed. They're gathering in Wolvendom, causing great unrest among the wolves.
Mhm.
Could it be that the Abyss Order is targeting the spirit of Lupus Boreas? As for what purpose, I can't say for certain. Master Jean has already headed off to Wolvendom. I must also begin to make a move myself.
Then I will go.
Master Jean said you should stay at the church and continue your work with the clergy.
But you're also a member of the clergy.
Non, on va y aller, nous.
We'll go give Master Jean a hand.
Oh, okay. If the honorary knight will be there, then... But please, everyone, be careful. May...
Ok, bref, on va aller dans le territoire des loups. Donc on parlait de vœux. Vous les faites à quelle fréquence? Genre vous les faites dès que vous avez la possibilité d'en faire un, ou vous attendez pour faire des petites sessions groupées? Genre là, hop, je me mets ici pour être bien posé. Est-ce que... Alors, déjà, on m'a dit que celle-ci, il faudrait que je la finisse. Il me reste 10 tentatives. On m'a dit qu'il fallait que je la finisse. La question c'est... J'ai pas assez de primogèmes. Hop, c'était ça la question. Donc, est-ce qu'une fois que j'ai 160 primos, je fais... Je finis cette bannière.
I see. Has the Abyss Order already launched a new operation? This could very well have something to do with the defiled statue. We should go as well.
But what is the Abyss Order going to Wolvendom for anyway?
No, that's not likely. Unlike Osile, who was just suppressed, Andreas died long ago. Today, it is just his spirit that stands guard over Wolvendom. The Abyss Herald may just be targeting the spirit of Andreas in an attempt to garner some information from one of the Animo Archon's old companions.
On va aller enquêter là-dessus. Dépense pas des primos pour des pierres bleues. Ok. Tu les chopes... tu les chopes comment celle-ci du coup? Attends, oui, il y en a des bleus et des roses déjà. Ok. Attends, fatalité. Donc, fatalité. Fatalité, c'est Rock Zeros. Level up un perso. Ah oui, ok, quand je level up un perso, ok. Quand je l'élève. Quand je l'élève, on est d'accord. C'est pas... Ok, ouais. C'est pas juste un level up, passer niveau 4 à 5, quoi. Mais ça vaut le coup. De juste level un perso pour ça. Genre de faire ça, là. Ça me coûte combien? Juste level up un perso pour récupérer une pierre bleue, c'est ça? Ça vaut le coup?
Don't underestimate the enemy.
Soigner par...
Let's take them now.
Je l'ai pas... J'abuse. Ok. Là, ça vaut le coup.
There sure are a lot of enemies.
The closer we get to the target, the more enemies there are.
Yeah, let's...
I'm...
Huh? Why not? Is it because you're afraid of fluffy animals?
Plus c'est poilu, plus c'est mignon.
It has nothing to do with wolves. It's because Boreas was an ancient god, yet he willingly became a servant of the Seven. I cannot possibly agree with his actions. Besides, you're the one people like. I'm less likable.
Pas vraiment
I have no
sociable,
problem
bougre.
interacting with people, but it's just my opinion, but a word of advice. You shouldn't place too much trust in them, but at the same time, don't go too far in the opposite direction. Don't go even if the god in question is...
Don't trust them and don't hunt them. That's some awkward advice.
Lest I repeat the failings of my forebear, I will tell you one final fact.
Huh? What's that?
The destruction of the nation of Canria by the gods is the reason the Abyss Order now seeks to destroy the nations watched over by the Seven. Well, enough chit-chat. We should get back to business. I will go take care of the remaining Abyss Order members in the area. Try and keep your visit with Boreas brief. Afterward, let's meet at the entrance to Wolvendom.
Up, there he goes. What a strange man. Yeah, that's true. You also keep your... At the rite of dissension in Liyue, your decision was very similar to what Dane would do.
Ok.
Not
Honorary Knight, Paimon, what are you two doing
C'est pas
here?
possible. Mais je veux faire les vœux.
Master
Laisse-moi tranquille.
Rosaria told us that you came here to fight the Abyss Order, so we came to help.
Then your help is greatly appreciated. The Abyss Order's sudden offensive is very strange. They have surrounded Wolvendom. I am preparing to send out some knights to fight back. I just scouted out all of Wolvendom, but I did not see you. Rosaria told me that the Abyss Order... But the Abyss Order and Boreas... What is the connection between them?
They just like to cause trouble. Do they really need a reason? The Abyss Order already went after Dvalin. It's not too surprising that they would also go after another one of the Animal Archon's buddies.
That is true. Regardless, whether the reason behind the present threat is clear or not, I will handle the situation. Honorary Knight, please go and check if Lupus Boreas is in any danger. This god's spirit. He does not often see people, but I hear that you have met him before. Maybe it is best that you are also the one to meet him this time.
On va
Okay,
faire ça.
be careful. Thank you for your help, Honorary.
On va faire ça. Alors, 2 secondes. Hop, déjà. Est-ce que j'ai quelque chose qui raise ou pas? Ouais. Hop. On va raise Fischl et on va lui faire bouffer de la pomme. Ça l'occupera un peu. Ok. Ensuite. Donc du coup, tous les persos que vous avez, ils sont minimum niveau 20. Puisque les passer niveau 20, ça permet de récupérer une pierre. Ah, du coup, il faudrait juste que j'aille récupérer ça. Ok. Parce qu'il faudra que je l'élève. J'ai déjà monté plus haut pour les pierres du coup. Ok. Ok, ok. Ok. Il faudrait que j'aille récupérer aussi et... Ouais, Mika, si c'est avec l'arbre gelé... Ouais, des baies accrochées, je devrais en trouver dans le coin, donc ça c'est cool. Hop, on va couper. On va couper par là. Ouais, c'est bon, par contre la range d'aggro. Alors... Normalement des baies, il y en a dans le coin. Hop. Donc, Mika, il est où? Il est là. Lui, je peux l'élever. Ok. Là, je récupère la pierre, ok. Et du coup, là, c'est pas du tout ça. Là, du coup, vous me conseillez quoi? Je la termine cette bannière ou pas? Ça vaut le coup ou pas de la faire celle-ci? Je la finis. Allez-y. Ah. Fallait vous mettre d'accord. Bon, allez, comme ça, elle sera finie. On se pose pas la question. OMG, Barbara, incroyable. Ok, bon, très bien. Ok, donc là il me reste les deux temporaires. Et celles-ci elles vont changer bientôt, non, c'est ça? Genre là les deux temporaires elles vont changer bientôt. Et il me reste la permanente. Dans 1 jour et 8 heures, ok. Qu'est-ce qui se passe ici?
You, not welcome here.
Ah, il est trop classe, Razor.
So, the wolf's wretched spirit likes to raise wild pups now. You claim to be a guardian, yet your once sharp claws have clearly dulled since your days of godly glory. If you serve us, we can restore your divine powers.
Et dans les bannières qui arrivent, là, il y a des persos intéressants.
What the heck is this ceremony? He looks like he's in a lot of pain. Oh no, is this the same thing they did to corrupt Dvalin's mind?
Wolves never surrender. But this can't go on.
Allez, c'est parti.
No matter how many times you resist us,
Meilleur perso d'Andro. Naïda, du coup. C'est le meilleur perso pour faire du bitume.
Nice and spicy.
By royal decree.
Can't handle your drink. Huh, that's one.
Tu veux pas aller te battre ailleurs qu'ici, hein, frérot? Attends. Regarde-toi. Hop. Va rejoindre ton pote. Là. Non mais il se fout de moi.
Think you can bully me? Out of the frying pan, into the fire. Go, go.
Is futile. The end is nigh.
That really hurt.
Midnight Phantasmagoria. No rest for the wicked.
Tu vas arrêter de faire des tourbillons, là.
Thyself. Nice and spicy.
J'aurais bien pu l'aimer, mais j'ai plus de primo. Sad.
How fortunate for you. How does an old spirit have such determined will? No matter. This is but a small unforeseen variable. Our grand scheme will not
Donc là,
be affected.
je garde mes pierres pour tenter sur
It disappeared again.
sur Naïda du coup.
Thank you. You came just in time.
Human Lupercal, I am ashamed that you must see me in my present state. But still, the Abyss Herald underestimated my strength.
Lupus Boreas never refuses trial, but scary outsider, not respect trial rules. I too didn't see the trap.
Wait, so you mean the Abyss Order had everything prepared to corrupt Lupus Boreas' mind, then lured him out under the pretense of challenging him in a trial?
Respect ta faute, Razor.
In the future, my claws must get sharper. You smell danger, and came here?
No, we heard about the danger. Paimon, besides coming to help, we actually have something to ask you about. Excuse us, Mr. Wolf God. Do you know anything about the first field tiller?
I pay no heed to the contraptions of humans. I know not what this field tiller is. It entered into my proving ground by accident, and I mistook it for a challenger. But it could not think, only fight. I eventually damaged it greatly with one of my attacks.
By the sounds of it, it's possible that could have been the very first field tiller, right?
Yes, it could spin, leap high into the air, and even shoot fireballs.
Fireballs? Hey, didn't we hear this somewhere else recently as well? Anyway, this pretty much proves that the first field tiller came to Mondstadt, doesn't it? It sounds like the first one was way stronger than the mass-produced ruin guards that came after. But in this story, it was damaged at the proving ground while fighting the Wolf of the North.
Don't know. But did we help?
Je sais pas, je comprends pas non plus.
Yes, you
Y
were
a
a
pas de souci.
big help. Thanks. We need to keep investigating something super important. The Abyss Herald may have left, but the Abyss's forces are still attacking. You two be careful.
Yes, I smell more danger. You too. Also, be careful.
Merci, fils des loups.
Well, there was some good intel. Quick, let's...
Hop. Bon, on a récupéré des infos.
Dang, there you are. Did you see Master Jean?
I saw her, but purposely avoided her. As both the Lion Fang Knight and acting Grand Master, she naturally would have some reservations towards me. If I'm not careful, one day I may find myself becoming the object of one of her investigations. But back to the matter at hand. I defeated some of the Abyss forces, but wasn't able to gather any information.
Ouais, nous on a eu quelques infos, effectivement.
I see. Well then, we can more or less figure out where the first field tiller ended up.
Huh? Really? Just...
That information combined with a more comprehensive analysis. For example, the old story you told me you heard in the cathedral. Exactly. The strange story told to you by that young sister, long mistaken to be a curse rained down by a deceased tyrant.
Ouais, on est d'accord que c'était le laboratoire original, ok.
So the tyrant's final fury was really just missile after it was damaged in the fight with the Wolf of the North. It must have been whenever anyone got close. Pew, pew, boom! It was back then. The people of Mondstadt hadn't seen many ruin guards before. So
It looks like we need to make a trip to Stormterror's lair and comb the entire area.
C'est pas nécessaire.
What do you
Parce
mean?
qu'on avait déjà vu les traces.
Oh,
Bien sûr.
Paimon remembers too! We saw that abandoned ruin guard sitting atop the tower when we went there before.
Eh oui. Hop. Bon, on vient de dire que c'était pas la peine d'aller. Attends, c'est quoi par contre le... Peut-être... Celui-là. Non, c'était pas ici. C'était... Comment je peux descendre d'un... C'est ça le laboratoire original? C'est pas très gros.
It, right? Okay then, use your elemental sight to look for the eye. Ooh, so what did you see? Huh? Nothing? What's going on?
This requires another method. Using elemental sight on a field tiller is of no use because it is not powered by the elements. Let me give it a try.
Oh, ça c'est de la magie ça.
And done.
Classe.
Wow! It's
The very thing the Abyss Herald has been seeking all along. All of the ruin guards today are just replicas of this machine. As the prototype, its combat capability was unrestricted.
prototype? Oh, Paimon doesn't know that.
As the Abyss Order has surmised, if this eye is and if the limbs of Osiel, Overlord of the Vortex, are attached to the statue, and this newly born god will have the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia. Yes.
Then, what should we do with this eye?
Non, on peut pas le confier à l'église.
No.
Caché.
I'll
Ou
guard
tu
it
peux le garder,
myself.
c'est bien aussi. C'est une bonne. C'était ma deuxième proposition.
Dane? You won't go and do
Est-ce qu'on
anything
peut lui faire
crazy
confiance
with
à
it,
lui?
really?
You may doubt me if you wish, but I must ensure it does not fall into the wrong hands. No matter where we may hide it, they will find it. And as for the Church of Favonius, well, you know I don't trust them.
Oh, right.
But our work isn't done yet. To avoid any further repercussions, we must also take care of that defiled statue. We can't have the church get involved. Let's handle it ourselves. As for what
On
I
la
mean
détruire
by...
complètement, bien sûr.
Destroy it? That's a statue of the Seven! Oh, well, good thing we didn't tell Barbara earlier.
Do the Seven really expect me to help them look after what belongs to them? Let's go back to those ruins and destroy the inverted statue. If we are lucky, I'll make sure it doesn't get away this time.
Très bien, allons casser la statue. Faisons cela. Hop. Non, ça c'est ça c'est un arbre. Hop. Allons-y, allons-y. Le lore du jeu a quand même l'air d'être assez développé. Il a l'air d'être assez intéressant. Hop. Let's go. Il faut que je me retape tout le...
So after all that running around, we end up
Peut-être on
right
passe par une
back
autre porte.
here
Ouais,
again.
c'est ce que je pensais.
Look
Bien
at
sûr.
us. We barely escaped this place last time, and now we're strolling right back in.
On est très bien sorti la dernière fois, par contre, à
Surely we
demi-tour.
must be some of the bravest adventurers in all of Teyvat. That are the stupidest. To get to that creepy statue, we just need to follow the path we used to escape last time. That should take us right to it. Yep, that'll work. Let's go, and remember to be on your guard.
Ok, hop, le petit coffre là. Non mais... Ah ceci, ça l'a fait éclater. Oh merde. Oh merde. Ah ouais, j'ai senti que... Attendez, est-ce que je peux quand même gruger ou pas? Ouais, ça passe, nickel. Ok, c'était pas très académique, mais ça passe.
Looks like we're here. An eerie, lifeless, dark chamber. I understand the evil aura you were describing earlier.
Ah, l'ambiance est pas ouf, hein.
Oh, such a scary place.
Be careful to not be overwhelmed by the power of the defiled statue. The Abyss Herald. It's here.
Vas-y, ça fait 3 fois que je me bats contre lui, là.
You sense
On va
correctly.
peut-être en finir.
You are just as vexatious as ever, Dainsliff. I sense your soul is stained by terrible bloodshed. Perhaps from your darkest nightmares. Unless...
En tout cas, elle est trop classe, l'apôtre.
Oh, and something far more dangerous. You reek of a corruption familiar to me. then we are the same. We're both dangerous. But dangers from outside of the Abyss Order must be caught and caged.
Ouais,
It
pareil.
is your words that forever reek of corruption. Time to silence you!
OMG.
At the frying pan, into the fire! By royal decree!
Vas-y, arrête de faire la... Non, mais... C'est bon.
Midnight Phantasmagoria! Ah! Shaken and stirred!
Est-ce qu'il fallait peut-être que je prenne...
Reveal thyself!
Should you
Yeah.
fall? With the wind!
Can't handle your drink! Boba, get them!
Il fallait que je prenne peut-être Barbara.
Think you can bully me? Nice and spicy! By royal decree!
Midnight.
Boba, get them! Nice and spicy!
Le plus efficace contre l'autre, c'est le gel et
Shaken and stirred!
l'électricité, non?
Oz, reveal thyself!
The end!
Boba, get them! Scratch! Look at you, Blue down! Out of the frying pan, into the... By royal decree!
As you wish, Mainfoot.
That really hurt!
Wind blade!
Think you can bully me? Boba, get them!
The end is nigh. The Abyss.
OMG, la bagarre. Ah, mais ça c'est notre sœur, hein, je l'ai reconnue.
Princess.
Hey! Could that be?
Ether.
Wait! She just blocked an attack against the Abyss Herald! Your sister and the Abyss?
Ether, why are you with Dane?
Uh-huh?
Plaît-il?
Your sister knows Dane?
Lumine, we meet again.
Attends, mais il la connaît aussi.
What's going on here? Dane knows her too?
You shouldn't team up with this man. He is my enemy.
Lumine.
Deux secs.
But it must be said. Don't try to stop me. Don't try to stop the Abyss.
That man, Dainsleif, was the Twilight Sword, one of the royal guards of the final dynasty of Conria. 500 years ago, he failed to prevent the destruction of Conria. A curse of immortality was laid upon him to forever wander the wilderness, while he watched the people he was supposed to protect turn into monsters of the abyss.
You're saying Dane is from Conria? The same Conria that was destroyed 500 years ago? And you said the people turned into monsters? You're trying to tell Paimon that the Abyss Order is not only related to Conria, but is actually the people of Conria themselves? And the whole thing about Dane being your enemy... Oh, Paimon's so confused.
On peut rentrer à la maison, tranquille.
Home. Yes, of course. Home is wherever we are together. But I cannot go with you to the next world to find a new home. At least, not yet. Until the Abyss has engulfed the thrones, my war with destiny will see no end. Listen to me, Ether. I have already traveled through this world once. Once you reach the end of your journey as I did, you will see for yourself the true nature of this world. So we'll meet again. Though we need not rush, brother. I have more than enough time to wait for you. We have always had enough time.
Left. Oh, don't be too sad. We'll find them again. Look on the bright side. At least we got some really useful information. Really? Are you sure? At least now, as well as the Seven, Dane is also a key part of finding your sibling too, right?
Ouais, on verra ça une fois, Inazuma.
By the way, what they said just now is all pretty confusing. Did you understand it at all?
On a à peu près compris.
Well then, let's go over it again. First off, that Abyss Herald called your sister Princess. It seems like your sister is leading the Abyss Order. Even the Abyss Herald answers to her. Still, we don't know for sure if she's the highest-ranking leader in the organization. Also, your sister said that she wants to engulf the thrones and go to war with destiny.
A priori, oui, elle veut détruire les 7 archons et les 7 nations.
Turns out the Abyss Order monsters are really what the people of Conria turned into after their nation was destroyed.
Effectivement.
And Dane is from Conria too! He witnessed its destruction 500 years ago! But he didn't turn into a monster. And now he's fighting the Abyss Order.
T'as fait ça?
So that's why your sister said that Dane is her enemy, right? But if the monsters of the Abyss are the same people that Dane protected all those years ago, then why is he enemies with the Abyss Order now? Also, how come after all this time we spent searching for your sister, it turns out she's on the side of the Abyss? What's up with that?
Beaucoup de questions, peu de réponses. On enchaîne.
Right, then. We can't let ourselves get down. Our journey's not over yet. Let's get a move on. Time to leave this terrible dark place and get back to the surface where the sun shines bright. If your sister wants you to reach the end of your journey, well then, show her what you're made of. Come on, traveler. Let's go.
On casse pas la statue pendant qu'on est là? On la laisse telle que? Bon, quoi qu'il en soit, on a appris pas mal de choses. La cinématique était incroyable. Et on a retrouvé notre sœur, même si, bon, c'est mal embarqué, mais on progresse, on progresse.